Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Fat God Thor here, and in this video we're going to be going through all the new Season 6 news that we did get on the stream, so let's get on and take a look at it. Okay, so this news is sort of like minor compared to all the news that we got last time, but we're going to go through each bit by bit. They answered some questions that a lot of you guys might have, but if you got any other questions to do with Season 6, drop them in the comment section down below. I can't guarantee that I'll find an answer for them, but I will try my hardest to try and get some answers for those questions that you do have. But make sure you watch through the whole video to make sure that I don't cover those questions that you have at the moment in this video. So let's go on. Starting off, we'll just recap sort of the dates and where everything's going to fall this season as we end off Season 5 and go into Season 6. So starting off on Thursday, we will get the final promo or final main promo, and we'll have a reveal for that, and that will drop on Friday, and then we should get a side promo maybe later on in the week or something. But between the 3rd and the 9th, that is the last full week of the game of Season 5 being out. And then obviously on the 8th, you've got the auction house shutting down. On the 12th, the game shuts down where the servers are down, and then on the 15th, Season 6 will drop. We don't have an exact time when that does happen. And on the 10th, that will be the last day. The EA will be doing giveaways on Discord, Game Changers, and on their Twitch stream. So make sure you're making use of those giveaways before they stop for Season 5. And we'll go on to all the other stuff and all the questions that were answered during this stream on EA's Twitch. If you want to go follow them, the link to theirs will be in the description down below. You can go follow them and join some of their streams. They're pretty fun, and they've got a lot of info when they do talk about this stuff. And of course, they do some giveaways, so you can always try and get lucky and try and enter some of those. But the first question that we had was, what will happen to unopened packs? Now, if you remember back in Season 4, it's a similar thing that's going to happen. So what will happen is between Season 5 and Season 6, what will happen to your packs is they will auto open. So they'll automatically be opened, and basically what will happen is the stuff that are in those packs, they'll get added to your inventory sort of limit, and if it goes over that limit, they'll get removed as normal collectibles. If it doesn't go over that item limit, then it won't be removed, it'll be converted into credits. So make sure you're opening pretty much all of your packs that you have saved up on your bench, if you've got any, to making sure you don't go above that item limit. And we'll go over to what that item limit actually is later on in the video, as someone asked that as well. The next question was, will card overalls reset? That's pretty much guaranteed. Your lineup overall will reset to, well, basically 0, but you'll get some silver players to fill that squad to about 60 something, and then I'm guessing the elites, the highest overall we'll probably get is about an 85, but we don't have confirmation on that for exactly what it's going to be, but I'm guessing it's going to be about 85 maybe to start off the season. And then you also get gold players ranging from about 70, stuff like that. Now the next one is a lot of people I know that have had this question is, will items from Season 3 and Season 4, so that's players, jerseys, courts, all that stuff, will they carry over as well? And what Nick said was that yes, if they don't go above the item limit. And again, we'll go into that item limit, but that's pretty much the same for everything when it comes to that item limit. So Season 3 and Season 4 cards, if you still got them, they will carry over and sort of be with your multi-year lineup like we have with them at the moment. Obviously, you can use your Season 4 cards in your multi-year lineup. You can use Season 3 cards in your multi-year lineup. I'm guessing in Season 6, you'll be able to use Season 3, 4, and 5 cards in that multi-year lineup. That's what my guess is. But yes, those Season 3 and Season 4 items will be carried over as long as they don't go above that item limit. Now, the next one is pretty interesting, and that is Seasons lineups. Will they carry over? Now, Seasons lineups are basically every time we had a new mobile season, so we had Tip-Off, Road to Gold, Legacy, and Off-Season Hype. Those 4 mobile seasons that we had, each one of them came with their own different lineup. Obviously, the Tip-Off lineup, a lot of people want to upgrade that to try and get Steve Kerr. But yeah, that's what we had. We had 4 different lineups for each of the 4 different mobile seasons. And someone asked whether that would carry on in Season 6. And the answer is it's not, or it's unlikely to come back into Season 6. And I think that's pretty good, because there was just quite a few sort of bugs when it comes to different players being able to be put in different lineups and all that stuff. There were quite a few bugs that did occur with that one. And I like the fact that we got rid of that, because it wasn't really much point in having that, in my opinion. Hopefully they go down a different route, which we'll go into later in the video, in my opinion. But anyway, the next one is that actual item limit. Now, if you look in at the moment, NBA Live Mobile, you can see the item limit is 1,400, I think. And then what it's going to be is the transfer limit is 1,350. So that's 50 less than your item limit. So make sure you're not having anything above 1,350, because that will just simply get removed. And the game itself will simply like pick and choose what it wants to add or keep or whatever. So you might lose valuable stuff that you wanted to keep that will just simply get removed. So make sure you're not going above 1,350 1,350. Make sure you're staying below that when it comes to collectibles. Anything that's on your bench, don't go above that item limit. And the reason for that sort of 50 difference between the item limit in season 5 and the item limit you're allowed to carry over into season 6 is because basically when you start season 6, you'll get some extra silver players, gold players as soon as you start, and that's basically just to allow for space so you don't run over the item limit before you've even started, and it doesn't let you go into the game, if that makes sense. That's why that's there. So make sure you're staying well below, or not well below, but make sure you're staying exactly below 1,350. Maybe stock up exactly up to 1,350 and stop. Don't go any higher than that, because stuff might happen and you might lose some stuff that you wanted to keep, because everything above that will get cut from your team or from your sort of game, if that makes sense, going into season 6. Now, the next question someone asked was, will playstyles such as finesse, power, and strategic, will those carry over? And they are going to carry over. Now, this is really interesting because normally when we get a new season, stuff changes, like lineups change, all that stuff. The boost structure that we had last season, that changed to like goat, pickpocket, all that stuff now. But yeah, that's going to be the same, those play styles. So the finesse, strategic, power, those will be the same. Now, I don't know whether exactly your medals will carry over. I'm guessing they won't be. I'm guessing those would just be able to be used in multi-year lineups and not in the new season. But what I'm hoping for is we have a different lineup for each different play style. Now, at the moment, you can pick and choose which play style you want. So my main lineup, as with a load of you, is strategic. And then I've also got some extra lineups. That's optional. I've just got extra lineups. So I got a finesse lineup and a power lineup as well. That is completely optional. That is my choice to have that in the game. But what I'm hoping for is, if you remember back in season 1, we had 5 different lineups. We had shooting, small ball, big man, defensive, and two-way. If we had those sort of similar stuff back, but this time with the playstyle, so you had a strategic lineup, then you had a finesse lineup, and then you had a power lineup. That's what I'm hoping for. That would be really, really nice, but I have no idea whether that's going to be what we're going to get in season 6. Hopefully it is. Let me know in the comment section down below whether you agree with me or not. But yeah, we don't know whether that's going to be the case, but those playstyles are going to carry over. It's going to be a similar thing to that. Now, the next question someone asked was current credits, because at the moment you can get credits. Will those be carrying over, and will those count as season 6 credits? At the moment, we're not sure. My guess is that they won't be, because say someone could just simply spend your live tickets, buy 1,000 credits, and then carry over into season 6, then you could use them. I'm guessing it's not going to work, but we don't know. Maybe there's a separate currency for season 6 credits and season 5 credits. We don't know yet. That's going to be sort of confirmed later on as we get closer and closer to season 6. The next one was achievements. Will they be reset? Of course, the user-based one, so maybe reaching up to a certain level, will be reset. But what I don't understand is, at the moment we do have one achievement which is like reach level 100 or something, and if you're say at level 100, if that gets reset to reach level 1 in season 6, obviously levels do carry over this season. That doesn't really work, because you can't get to level 1 if you're already at level 100. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. The next question someone asked was live tickets, monthly master emblems. Will those be transferred or converted into credits? They won't be converted into credits. That's going to be the same for all things to do with promos, because obviously monthly master and live tickets or live pass, they're basically sort of mini promos, as it were, or sort of side stuff. They're kind of basically promos, so they won't be converted into credits. So make sure you're making use of all your monthly master emblems, spending them, and the live tickets as well. And Nick also did say briefly that they were trying to work towards improving gameplay, so hopefully that means that good stuff is going to come to the game, though you never know. Hopefully it's good stuff. We'll have to wait and see. The final thing that someone did ask was stamina bottles. Will they be counted as collectibles, or will they just simply not carry over, or can you use them to quick sell for stamina like you can do now? And it's looking like you can't actually quick sell them for stamina like you can do now. They will just simply be cast as collectibles. So obviously the 100 stamina ones are elite collectibles, the 50 stamina ones are gold collectibles, the 25 stamina are silver collectibles. That's what I'm guessing they're going to be converted into credits and then carried over that way. They're not going to be used, so you can't just get 100 stamina bottles and save them up for season 6 and then use them on the first day as stamina. So that's probably not going to be the case as with that. But that is all the questions that we did get answered this time around in the stream. Obviously it's a little bit of a lighter stream than we had last week, where we got all the key dates for the first time. It's a little bit different. We got some questions answered again, like at the beginning of the video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below any other questions that you have. Again, I'll try my best to get them answered in the next stream, but obviously I'm not a game changer. I can't simply just tell Nick, answer these questions right now. I can't do that. I'm going to try my best to answer or get your questions answered as much as I can, but I can't guarantee I will get everything answered. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.